Today I'm going to be showing you how to spray texture this whole bathroom. Okay, so stay tuned. Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Fix This House on the bathroom renovation series. As you can see that I just finished skim coating the walls and the ceiling of this guest bathroom, and I also finished sanding the walls as well. Make sure that after you sand and prepare for texture, make sure you wipe the walls so that there's no dust or anything like that, so the texture will stick. Now the very first thing that we were going to do is we're going to cover the floor, the toilet. I'm going to remove this toilet paper dispenser, take out all the light switches covers and outlet covers. Now there used to be a light fixture right there, but I removed it because my wife wants to relocate the light at the top. I temporarily put the light wires on that area, so stay tuned for the next video that I'm going to be showing you how to install a J-box and install new lighting. But overall, let's go and prepare this for texture. So make sure when you're doing this job to turn off the vent, because it will bubble up just like this. Alright, so the tools that you need for this project is a cordless drill or any sort of drill. I have this paint mixer bit, nothing special, just something that mixes the paint, but this one we'll be using to mix the water in the joint compound. A bucket of water. The joint compound that I'll be using today is the all-purpose. This was by BDEX. Nothing's fancy. You can use any type of joint compound that you wish, but I just use the general purpose, all-purpose type. A bucket right here that we'll be mixing, because I'm not going to be using this whole bucket, this 5-gallon bucket of joint compound, so I'm going to slowly just mix whatever I need. It's a small bathroom, so I'm not going to be using that much joint compound. So I have this pancake compressor by Craftsman. It's 150 psi. Nothing too big. If you have a bigger one, the better. You can use this, but I highly suggest you use a bigger air compressor so you can get better results. Now I used this air compressor before and it turned out just fine. But if you're really hardcore and you're doing a bigger area, I highly suggest you get a bigger air compressor. But this will suffice. Again, all the tools that I have that I mentioned on this video, I'll leave on the link down below to make it easier for you to find. Also, I'll be using this air hose. This air hose is 1/4 inch. And the tool that I'll be using for today for the sprayer is the Hiltex Air Texture Spray Gun. Now let's go unbox this and I'll show you what's all inside. Now you have the hopper right here, which what I really like about this air texture spray gun, that's why I bought it, was because it has this handle, and on the hopper it has this little extra stopper right here. This is great when you're texturing up on the ceiling. It will prevent the joint compound from spilling out. It already comes with a hose clamp. So it comes with the spray gun itself. I like how the material is nice and it's made out of metal, not plasticky and cheap. Also has a 1/4 inch NPT, National Pipe Thread, if you want to get technical. And yeah, it has the on and off. So it also came with extra nozzles. So you have your 4mm, 6mm, and 8mm nozzles. The one that it's totally up to you which one you like, but if you like the heavier texture, obviously you're going to be going with the 8mm. But for me, I like the fine texture, so I'll be using the 4mm. But if you're indecisive on both, just go with the middle. It also comes with a female fitting right here. Very easy to do. Just take this and put it and insert it through that nut right there. I like to put plumber's tape. Now when I put this on, so since this screws in clockwise like that, I like to roll the thread on that direction. 2 to 3 rounds should be sufficient. Then you can take this, insert it through there, and then you can wrap it around just like that. I'm going to be taking my 5/8 wrench and just tightening it like that. Now what we have here is the nozzle lock. When you decide which nozzle you like. In this case, I'd like to try out the smallest one first. I really like the smaller versions rather than bigger textures, so this is what I will be choosing. So if you pull the trigger down, it will sit in place like that. You can easily just tighten it like that. Here is the adjuster knob for the pressure. Play around with this to see which texture outcome you like. Again, there's so many different types that you can come up with, so we'll play around with it as well using this 4mm. Take your hose clamp, put it over, place your hopper right like this. Now you want to place the handle this towards you, because when you're spraying up on the ceiling, this is ergonomically designed for your hand, and also this right here will prevent it from spilling whenever you're spraying up on your ceiling, which we'll be doing later on. We'll be mixing up our joint compound. Again, take a little bit at a time, put it on your bucket. Gonna end up just using half of this bucket, depending, because it's just a small bathroom. It's just a guest bathroom. Attach your drill to your drill bit to add a little bit of water at a time. Now again, you don't want to dump the whole water in there. Just dump little bits of water at a time so that you can get the consistency that you want. Now the consistency that we're going for is around like a yogurt type, maybe even lighter. A little trick that I like to do when I'm done with my drill bit, I like to leave it inside where the water is and kind of mix it like this. So mixing it like that will clean up your drill bit easy. It makes cleanup a lot easier. So just swirl it around. There you go, you got a nice clean bit. My air compressor, I fed the line right here. Okay. Now we can attach this to the spray gun itself. So before I spray anything, I'd like you to go and place like cardboard or a piece of drop on the wall, because we're going to be spraying a sample right here. We're just going to test it out. Before you even spray it to your real wall, you want to be able to spray it and see how it looks like first. So always get a different color, one that doesn't match the wall, and we're going to spray it here and see how it looks like. And if we like how it looks, then we'll take this off and spray the whole room with our desired texture. Okay, so let's load up the hopper. Let's hook it up and let's get to work. There you have it. Looking at the texture right here, this is about what I like. It's very small and perfect to my liking. There you have it. Now again, if you use the 6 or 8mm, it will be bigger, so that's totally up to you. But this is the 4mm. So 24 hours has passed and there's still some wet spots, as you can see those little dark areas, those are still kind of wet. But if you look at the texture, this is definitely what I was going for. Again, always adjust the pressure knob at the back of your gun to get the right texture that you want. But I wanted a little smaller texture, so these are the results right there, and it should be ready for paint. And I put back all the light switches, the toilet dispenser, but it turned out really well. I really like this texture. It's the small texture that I was going for, but it's totally up to you. You can use the 4, the 6, or the 8mm nozzle, whatever you wish, but really clean. So looking at the ceiling, it turned out really well. It's the same consistency, same texture, size as it was on the wall right there. So I really like how it turned out. Now this spray nozzle is really easy to use, and it is easy to clean up as well. Okay, so the windows turned out well as well. So alright, so this should be ready for paint, and I'll show you guys on the next video on this bathroom series on how I'm going to paint this bathroom. So friends, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews on this channel. I do these videos every week just so I can help out in the simple DIYs you can do for your home renovations. Okay friends, so thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video.